Hello friends, welcome to Growing Stars Bharat. Myself Abhishek, and in this video we will discuss the NCERT in-text problems of the topic Atoms and Molecules, Class 9, Chapter 3. Let us start the discussion with question number 1. In a reaction, 5.3 gram of sodium carbonate reacted with 6 gram of ethanoic acid. The product were 2.2 gram of carbon dioxide, 0.9 gram water and 8.2 gram of sodium ethanoate, so that these observations are in agreement with the law of conservation of mass. Sodium carbonate react with ethanoic acid to give sodium carbonate, sodium ethanoate, carbon dioxide and water. Friends, we see the solution for this question. In a reaction, sodium carbonate react with ethanoic acid to produce sodium ethanoate, carbon dioxide and water. So sodium react with ethanoic to give sodium, carbon and water. Means mass of sodium carbonate is equal to 5.3 gram given, mass of ethanoic acid equal to 6 gram given, mass of sodium ethanoate 8.2 gram given, mass of carbon dioxide 2.2 given, mass of water is equal to 0.9 gram given. Now total mass before the reaction is equal to 5.3 plus 6 gram is equal to 11.3 gram, and total mass after the reaction is equal to 8.2 plus 2.2 plus 0.9 gram is equal to 11.3 gram. So therefore total mass before the reaction, total mass after the reaction means total mass before the reaction is equal to total mass after the reaction. Hence the given observations are in agreement with the law of conservation of mass. Friends, next page number 33, question number 1. Hydrogen and oxygen combine in the ratio of 1:8 by mass to form water. What mass of oxygen gas would be required to react completely with 3 gram of hydrogen gas? See the solution for this question. It is given that the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen by mass to form water is 1:8. Then the mass of oxygen gas required to react completely with 1 gram of hydrogen gas is 8 gram. Therefore, the mass of oxygen gas required to react completely with 3 gram of hydrogen gas is 8 into 3 gram is equal to 24 gram. So final answer is 24 gram. Next question number 2. Which postulate of Dalton atomic theory is the result of the law of conservation of mass? So friends, answer this question. The postulate of Dalton atomic theory, which is result of the law of conservation of mass, is atoms are indivisible particles which can neither be created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Next question. Which postulate of Dalton atomic theory can explain the law of definite proportions? So friends, the postulate of Dalton atomic theory which can explain the law of definite proportion is the relative number and kind of atoms in a given compound remains constant. Next, page number 35, question number 1. Define atomic mass unit. Mass unit equal to exactly 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon 12 is called 1 atomic mass unit. It is written as small u. Question number 2. Why is it not possible to see an atom with naked eye? So friends, answer this question. The size of an atom is so small that it is not possible to see with naked eye. Also, atom of an element does not exist independently. Next, page number 39, question number 1. Write down the formula of sodium oxide. Second, aluminum chloride. Third, sodium sulfide. And fourth, magnesium hydroxide. So friends, we see the answer for this question. Answer 1, sodium oxide, Na2O, aluminum chloride, AlCl3, sodium sulfide, Na2S, and magnesium hydroxide, OH hole 2. Next question number 2. Write down the mass of compound represented by the following formula. Al2SO4 का whole 3. Second question CaCl2. Third question K2SO4. Fourth question KNO3. 5 question CaCO3. Answer this question. AlSO4 whole 3 is equal to aluminum sulfide. CaCl2 means calcium chloride, K2SO4 potassium sulfate, and CaCO3 calcium carbonate. Next question. What is meant by the term chemical formula? Friends, the chemical formula of a compound means the symbolic representation of the composition of a compound. From the chemical formula of a compound, we can know the number and kind of atoms of different elements that constitute the compound. For example, from the chemical formula CO2 of carbon dioxide, we come to know that one carbon atom and two oxygen atoms are chemically bonded together to form one molecule of a compound, carbon dioxide. Many atoms are present in a H2S molecules, and second, PO4 3- ions. Friends, we see the solution for this question. Answer 1. Answer. In an H2S molecule, their atoms are present 2 of hydrogen and 1 of sulfur. Second, PO4 3- ions. In a PO4 3- ion, 5 atoms are present, 1 of phosphorus and 4 of oxygen. Friends, next page number 40, question number 1. Calculate the molecular formula of H2, O2, Cl2, CO2, CH4, C2H6, C2H4, NH3, CH3OH. So friends, we see the solution for this question. Molecular mass of H2 is equal to 2 into atomic mass of H is equal to 2 into 1 is equal to 2U. Molecular mass of O2 is equal to 2 into atomic mass of oxygen is equal to 2 into 16 is equal to 32U. Molecular mass of Cl2 is equal to 2 into atomic mass of Cl is equal to 2 into 35.5 is equal to 71U. Molecular mass of CO2 is equal to atomic mass of C plus 2 into atomic mass of oxygen is equal to 12 plus 2 into 16 is equal to 44U. Molecular mass of CH4 is equal to atomic mass of carbon plus 4 into atomic mass of hydrogen. Means 12 plus 4 into 1 is equal to 16U. Molecular mass of C2H6 is equal to 2 into atomic mass of carbon plus 6 into atomic mass of hydrogen is equal to 2 into 12 plus 6 into 1 is equal to 30U. Molecular mass of C2H4 is equal to 2 into atomic mass of carbon plus H into molecular mass of C2H4 is equal to 2 into atomic mass of carbon plus 4 into atomic mass of hydrogen is equal to 2 into 12 plus 4 into 1 is equal to 28U. Molecular mass of NH3 is equal to atomic mass of nitrogen plus 3 into atomic mass of hydrogen. Means 14 in plus 3 into 1 is equal to 17U. Molecular mass of CH2OH, atomic mass of carbon plus 4 into atomic mass of hydrogen plus atomic mass of oxygen. So 12 plus 4 into 1 plus 16 is equal to 32U. Next, question number 2. Calculate the formula unit masses of ZnO, Na2O, K2CO3 given mass of zinc is equal to 65U, sodium is equal to 23U, and potassium is equal to 39U, and carbon equal to 12U, and oxygen equal to 16U. So friends, formula unit mass of zinc oxide is equal to atomic mass of zinc plus atomic mass of oxygen. So finally 65 plus 16 is equal to 81U. The formula unit mass of zinc oxide is equal to 81U. Formula unit mass of Na2O is equal to 2 into atomic mass of sodium plus atomic mass of oxygen. Final calculation, 2 into 23 plus 16 is equal to 62U. Formula unit mass of K2SO3 K2CO3 is equal to 2 into atomic mass of potassium plus atomic mass of carbon plus 3 into atomic mass of oxygen. Finally, 2 into 39 plus 12 plus 3 into 16 is equal to 138 U. Last page number 42. Question number 1. If 1 mole of carbon atoms weigh 12 gram, what is the mass in gram of 1 atom of carbon? So friends, we see the solution for this question. 1 mole of carbon atoms weigh 12 gram. Given that is mass of 1 mole of carbon atoms is equal to 12 gram. Then mass of 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 number of carbon atoms is equal to 12 gram. Therefore, mass of 1 atom of carbon is equal to 12 by 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 gram. Finally, calculation. We obtain 1.9926 into 10 to the power minus 23 grams. Answer. Question number 2. Which has more number of atoms, 100 grams of solutions or 100 grams of iron, given atomic mass of sodium is equal to 23 U and Fe is equal to 56 U. Friends, see the answer. Atomic mass of sodium is equal to 23 U given. Then gram atomic mass of sodium is equal to 23 gram. Now 23 gram of sodium contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 number of atoms. Thus 100 gram of sodium contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 into 100 by 23 number of atoms. It's equal to 2.6182 into 10 to the power 24 number of atoms. Again, atomic mass of Fe is equal to 56 U given. Then gram atomic mass of ferrum is equal to 56 gram. Now 56 gram of Fe contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 number of atoms. Thus 100 gram of Fe is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 into 100 by 56 number of atoms. It's equal to 1.0753 into 10 to the power 24 number of atoms. Therefore, 100 grams of sodium contain more number of atoms than 100 grams of iron. This is the required discussion of the NCERT in text problems of the topic atoms and molecules. I hope that you have understand today's topic with easy. We have tried to explain the whole in-text problems in a short time. If you like this video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.
सब्सक्राइब कीजिए हमारे चैनल को और बेल आइकॉन को दबाइए हमारी लेटेस्ट वीडियो सबसे पहले देखने के लिए।